Hello there folks, and before we get underway, one lap of Bahrain around with this 1972 Lotus. Let's do it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. We got a little more than a lap in, but I think you'll agree that it was nice to take that little step back in time, as they say. But we do beat Romain Grosjean quite comfortably and quite convincingly, actually. You tried, Roman. You tried. Not hard enough, though.
Congratulations on your success in the invitational event. It might not help you in the championship standings, but it definitely helps to build your reputation.
Are you done? Can I talk now? Thank you. Welcome along then everyone to the Season 2 finale, episode number 43 for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix with Renault F1. Let's have a look, shall we? We've got some completed developments, only a gearbox upgrade, but you know. Dry race, as you'd expect. Performance comparison, there's our performance. But that all might change come after this race, because we've got the thingamabob. So the R&D reset, so we'll see what happens at the end of that. We won't choose a new rival now because we're at the end of the season, so we'll wait till the new season, get a new rival, and then start season 3 afresh, basically. So let's have a look. There's the upgrade to the gearbox. So let's have a look where everyone is standing at the moment, shall we? So it looks like Haas have brought an upgrade, McLaren have brought another upgrade, Williams have brought an upgrade, Ferrari have brought some big upgrades. Mercedes may have brought one, so may Red Bull, so may Alfa Romeo. The only ones that didn't, I think, were ourselves and Toro Rosso. In fact, Toro Rosso, yeah, it does look like Toro Rosso has. It's a very, very small upgrade, no, very small. So let's look at the championship. We won it ages ago. Oh well. Lewis Hamilton, then Valtteri Bottas, Sergio Perez, Charles Leclerc, as my phone goes off, Sebastian Vettel, Kevin Magnussen, Alex Albon, Lukas Weber. 2 victories on the bounce for Lukas Weber, my man. And Devon Butler round out your top 10 in points. And then in the constructors, racing point of 1, followed then by Haas, Mercedes, Williams, Renault, McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, Toro Rosso, Alfa Romeo. Shut up! That is not likely to change because Alfa Romeo were shite, basically. they're piss poor. They're pathetic. They suck. So while I go and tell them all to shut up, notifying me of something, we will get practiced. We will get qualified. I meant that jokingly, folks. And we're now going to throttle that throne before we even do the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. See you later, folks.
So here we are, ready to go racing for one final time this year. Another season of victories, controversies and rivalries lies in our wake. And just one challenge remains here in the United Arab Emirates on a circuit that made its spectacular debut back in 2009. Welcome to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The drivers will be racing here at the Yas Island circuit through 21 corners and a lap distance of around 3.4 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass, with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, turns 8 and 11. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed, and plenty of drama to be found in the laps ahead. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Paul. That was a great podium in the last race, so can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
Well, Weber has a reputation for consistency that goes back to his days in F2. But as we've seen before, being consistent and consistently winning F1 races can be 2 very different things. Every weekend poses its own challenges, and how he deals with those will have more impact than his performance in the last race.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lukas Weber lines up on pole position and Paul completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Bottas, Norris, Devon Butler and Leclerc, Vettel, Hamilton, Ricciardo and Sergio Perez, Hülkenberg, Grosjean, Max Verstappen and Kvyat, Albon, Gasly, Lance Stroll and Antonio Giovinazzi. Raikkonen and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
This is the final race of the season. Go out there and enjoy it.
W Weber! Yeah, Lukas Weber nicked pole. We put an absolute blistering lap, and then along comes Lukas Weber to nick pole. So, look at the strategy today. It's going to be a one-stop off the soft tyres onto the medium tyres. And, yeah, we're just going to go out and enjoy this race because, well, there's not much else to be done, is there? So, yeah. One last time for Season 2. Let's do the thing, folks. Here we go then, folks. Final time for the running of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix Season 2. And we're off and underway. It's lights out. Away we go. Absolutely atrocious start from me as per normal. Lukas Weber got a great start. We'll just escort Mr. Bottas to the outside of the corner. Try and get through Turn 3. Turn 1, no problem. If I sound a bit rough through this, I've just woken up and I've not had anything yet, which is about the story of my life. But through this awful section down at the bottom of the circuit, and now along this long back straight, see if we can catch up to Lukas Weber at the front of the field here. No DRS just yet. I say just yet. We don't seem to be making any gains on Lukas just at the moment either. Get through turn 7 and 8, no problem. Car feels good. Car feels very stable, which is what we like. We like a good stable car as we head up to turn, I think this is turn 11, maybe turn 10, I don't know. Through the chicane, and we're still giving chase to Lukas. Look how close we get. And that's the momentum of that chicane. We can take that chicane a lot better than a lot of other cars. But he has the advantage in this area as we go very, very wide. Well, going underneath the hotel. And now coming ready to start. Excuse me. There we go, lap number 2. Through the penultimate corner, then through the last corner. Bit of a corner cut, I know. Don't hold it against me. Lukas sets the fastest lap of the race. Good for Lukas on that one. That's what I say. Excuse me. Let's go through turn 2 and 3. We're still going to chase. Lukas isn't that far away. And that's the main thing. It's only 6/10, so we can stay within this 6/10 bracket. I reckon we'll get a shot on lap number 3 where we'll get DRS enabled. But he just has the acceleration out of turn 6, man. And that's where it's proven to be very, very costly. And I do mean very costly. Into turn 7. Flick it through into turn 8. I imagine then this is turn 9. It's fast, it's sweeping, it's continuous, it's got DRS in here as well. Don't ask me why, it just does. It's one of those that it just does. And for some reason he also forgot to do something else. So that's a shame. He's remembered though now. So that's all well and good. As we, oh dear me, how wide did we end up going? Deep and wide did we end up going there? That might cost us getting into the DRS territory. I hope it doesn't. But excuse me. Warning for all those people who weren't expecting to sneeze there. Lukas Weber still leads the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. He is flying. He's 1.5 seconds ahead as well. I do not think we are going to get anywhere close for a DRS pull, as we were very wide in turn 1. And wow, look how out of control we are. We're going to run wide in 2. We're off the circuit. That's a bumpy ride. That's a bumpy ride with nowhere to go. As we wonder what the hell that was just then. Something landed on our ankle and then disappeared again. Right, first, I'll tell you what, here's a pass for you. Some action on the track. It's that's Charles Leclerc and big time Devon Butler for P4. And that's an easy pass for Charles into turn 7 before it's even done. Whoa! Hello! The Bulls are fighting. That's Verstappen on the outside of Danny Kvyat with Alex Albon in close attendance. This is all over P13, 14, 15. And you may see that is 3 wide down to turn 7 already. Albon's going to mug the pair of them off here. Oh, that is a great move from Alex Albon. Will he make it stick around the outside of turn 8? Not quite. Verstappen's going to hold him. I think Stroll might have just mugged off Kvyat. We'll see about that one as we go to the fight for P19 between Antonio Giovinazzi and Kimi Raikkonen. Giovinazzi in front, Raikkonen on the left, and Raikkonen now past Giovinazzi. So that was easily done. And I think we've dropped back from Lukas Weber enough, and here comes Bottas. Bottas. And there goes Bottas. Back into P3 where he belongs, because we'll keep P2 for now. And how did this fight between Verstappen and Albon finish up? Excuse me, not quite sure how it managed to finish like that. But I think it's finished with Verstappen under attack from... Is that Stroll or is that Kvyat? No, I think that is Kvyat. Kvyat might go around the outside here. Oh, he does. What a move by the Russian. Absolutely fantastic move. Meanwhile, we're on lap number 4 now. After all that exciting action, I know you're all riveted. You're about to see some more rivetation as well as we head down to turn number 7. DRS activated for Valtteri Bottas. The Ice Man does cometh. And the Ice Man is trying around the outside of turn 7. Valtteri, that's not going to work, because all I'll do is escort you to the outside of the corner. And you may remain in P3. As we go to the fight for P14 between Danny Kvyat there and Max Verstappen right behind him. You got Lance Stroll in attendance as well. That is the fight for P14, and Verstappen's going to go the inside, and this isn't going to work because we've seen the inside never work. He took too much curb on turn 7, and Kvyat's just going to hang him out to dry for turn 8. And that's that done. Here comes big Hollywood Lance Stroll on the Dutchman, and he's going to use Kvyat to pull him through, I think. Are you going to use Kvyat to pull you through? Yes, you are. P15 for Hollywood Lance Stroll. Good move there, son. Good move. As we go to the fight for P19 between Raikkonen and Giovinazzi. This could be the wooden spoon race, and it's going to be probably as entertaining as, as it should be. because Raikkonen's now kept that position. So there you go. Lap number 5, folks. Lap number 5. You love to see it. As we go over the curves through turn 2, now through turn 3, 4, and into turn 4, coming up right now. Hit the brakes, and yeah, there is a problem with Abu Dhabi. It's the setup. We just haven't got a good setup in this Renault. I think we're carrying a bit too much understeer. As Bottas going to line up another move down the back straight. This is still for P2. Lukas Weber is long gone, which you would expect. He's going to go around the outside, but that doesn't work, Valtteri. Because all I'll do is outbrake you and invite you to the outside of the corner. Simple as and effective. What's going on here? Oh, that's not the start-finish straight. Is Verstappen going to make a move here? Here he is. Fair play around the outside of turn 1 there, Verstappen. He's got Hollywood Lance Stroll there now. So now this is, I assume, live. Back with Verstappen. He's going after Danny Kvyat here for P. No, that's Hollywood Lance. No, that is Kvyat. What am I talking about? That is the fight for P14. He's got him. Because here's Hollywood Lance Stroll. He's fighting off Pierre Gasly, the man Gasly. You got K-Mag right behind him in close attendance. That should be an easy fight for K-Mag. There's Gasly past him. There's Gasly past. There's K-Mag past Stroll. He's now going after Pierre Gasly. And he's got Gasly. What a move by K-Mag. Oh, go away, Bottas, please. Please go away. Please leave me alone. I don't particularly want to. What the crowd applauding for? What the crowd applauding for? Oh, they're applauding a great defense. That's what they're applauding. Let's see if they applaud Verstappen and Kvyat down to turn number 10. The cameras are going off, I know that as well. Yeah, I see some applause in the crowd, and Kvyat's back past him. Ah, hello. Pit stop. We're going to come in and get these soft tyres on, put the mediums on. That's a good strategy there. Very good strategy. I like that call. So into our garage of 18 men holding rubber. And we're off away again. I don't know why I keep thinking something is crawling over my legs. Into the unique pit lane here at Abu Dhabi. How long have we been coming to Abu Dhabi? No one's crashed in the pit lane yet. And we come out around about the exit of turn 3, sorry, and wow, just in front of that fight there between Stroll and the two, well, just in front of Hollywood Lance Stroll, I should say. So that was pretty darn lucky. We needed to be out there, and we needed to be out there pretty quickly. There we are, right behind us. You can see Hollywood Lance Stroll defending from Kimi Raikkonen, and I wonder if he'll have Giovinazzi on his rear end. Oh, there goes Raikkonen. Yum! That was nice and easy. And Jovo is going to have a go. He is going to have a go into Jovo. He'll take the inside line for turn 8, and he's got him. Move Giovinazzi up into P19. Hollywood Lance Stroll back to P20. Why are we not surprised there? Yeah, I know I'm sniffling a lot here, guys, but trust me, it's just because I've woke up. I haven't had a chance to do anything. We've gone straight into it, and Bottas is going to come pit now. Where's Bottas going to come out in accordance to us? I hope we can get him on the undercut. He's got a Ferrari coming in behind him. And a Williams as well. Oh, he's just got out just before the Williams. That was a nice bit of choreography there. Now, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? I don't see us. Where are we? Oh, there we are. We're fighting off the man Gasly. We're right behind the man Gasly in P9. This should be an easy pass if we get down into turn 7. You hope so. You love to see it if it does come off. You got both Bottas right behind us. There goes us past the man Gasly. Will Bottas get past the man Gasly? No, he won't. Thankfully. You love seeing that, folks, as we go to big time Devon Butler. He's got Sebastian Vettel all over his rear wing. This is the fight for P12. I say P12, it's not going to be P12 when all the pit stops are done. I think Vettel's going to have this position. Yes, he is. Around the inside, and that is a job done there as we go back to Bottas trying to defend from Gasly. What is Gasly doing? Come on, Gasly, you got to put up a better defence than that. Oh, yes, go on, love your work, son, love your work. You've got the inside for the chicane. Oh, yeah, have some of that, Bottas. Keep it there, the man Gasly. This is excellent racing between Gasly and Bottas. Gasly putting Bottas to shame, but down the inside into the hotel section. Damn, that was cold there from Valtteri. As we go to Vettel and Butler. And Butler's got Vettel back. Move big time Devon Butler back into P12 of this Grand Prix. Meanwhile, I think Lukas Weber is still out in front. Way out in front. That's not good. No, it's not. So we come back into P2 after all the pit stops. Hamilton's into P3. Although Bottas has resumed P3 from himself. Don't know where Grosjean. I haven't seen Grosjean all race. That's mildly annoying and disappointing. You hate seeing stuff like that. I'll tell you what I hate seeing as well is Butler on this kind of form, because we saw this kind of form from sorry, not Butler, Weber. We saw this kind of form from big time Devon Butler last season, and it was conveniently the same 3 races as well. It got him a big drive. You know Lucas is going to be putting himself in mind here as we go to the fight for P15 between Danny Kvyat, the Russian, and Kevin Magnussen in the Mercedes, and that is quite easy. Move K-Mag into P15 ahead of his Russian adversary. That's the word I was looking for there. We are assaulting these curbs, and I do mean assaulting, folks. Into this hotel Mickey Mouse section that nobody likes, nobody cares about. Let's just put a hotel here and see what happens. Oh yes, we're Abu Dhabi. We had someone make a shite circuit that's so shite it's no one likes it, not even the drivers. And I mean that, nobody likes this circuit. We are trying as we like to catch Lukas Weber here, and it's not happening. We need a Weber retirement, and we need it pretty darn quickly. Am I hearing myself? I sound like I'm ringing in my own ears. I also need a shave. Everything is going wrong here. My voice is already going. That's definitely not good. I might to clear my throat or just try and hold this voice on as best we can till we go get a drink in a minute. As we go to big time Devon Butler with Sebastian Vettel all over his rear. This is now a fight for P4. And Vettel is past big time Devon Butler without question. Wow, they both jumped Leclerc pretty quickly. Aha! Look who it is, it's Roman Grosjean. And what's he got behind him? A bloody pink car. And it would be bloody Sergio Perez, wouldn't it? Come on, Roman. Staunch defending. Now he's going to have that position. Oh, big lock up from Perez. You love to see it. Perez locking up and fluffing his lines. P9 is still romance. As we go back to big time Devon Butler with Charles Leclerc all over his rear wing. Will he get past him, the monogas driver? There's us, there's Bottas, there's Vettel. And he has not got the job done. And keep for the moment, folks. Charles Leclerc in P6. I don't think he'll be there much longer, as we were very wide in the last corner, coming across the line. 5 laps are remaining in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. 5 laps. 5 laps around this whole hellhole, and then we can move on to Season 3. You'll love to see Season 3, folks. I predict Weber's going to be a big seat. I don't know which one, but I've got an idea. As we go into turn 6, this little hairpin they put in there, because they had to. didn't have the space because of Ferrari. Well, no one gives a shit about Ferrari. Hello, Ferrari. It's conveniently big-time Devon Butler having a defence against Charles Leclerc here. I'd imagine that, Leclerc's going to get this job done. Going to go down the inside. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he'll get the job quite done. Because Devon Butler, they're still side by side going up to turn 10. Come on. Let's see what happens here. Devon Butler's got DRS. Will Devon Butler hold on? Nice nose cam view. We don't want to that. Yes, he does. Wow, fair play to big time Devon Butler there. And speaking of fair play, Grosjean better hold off Perez here, otherwise I'll be demanding a new second driver. Preferably Lukas Weber. Yeah, me and Weber in a Renault. Well, I like the taste of that. I like the sound of that. There you go. Love your work, Roman. Love your work, son. You know exactly where it's all at, and you know exactly what's going on as well. As we come across the line, start lap number 11. Lukas Weber is nearly 10 seconds down the road. Bottas has been gaining, mainly because we've been saving our ERS for other methods. But we need to save this ERS because it's going to come in very handy for when Bottas does creep up to our rear wing. He's only 1.5 seconds behind, so he's not in range just yet, I would say. I would say he's just about alright. But someone who may not be alright is big time Devon Butler. He's still got Charles Leclerc all over his rear. Come on, Leclerc. Now he's going to go to the outside. He learned his mistake last time. Round the outside, got the job done nice and early. P5 belongs to the Monegasque driver. That was pretty easy actually for him. Well, you thought it was pretty easy for him. It may not have been easy as it looked. I like to think it was easy as it looked. Because Devon Butler is rubbish. Why he ended up in a Ferrari, I have no idea. Maybe because Vettel went to Williams. Probably. That's what I think. And deep into the hotel section. We're still got issues here. Don't know what our issue is. We're going to have to try and cover our feet up here. I tell you now. I think we're going to have to get the dehumidifier in here. Not the dehumidifier. What's the word I'm looking for? I have no idea what the word is I'm looking for. Into turn 1 we go. Into turn 1 and then into turn 2, into 3. You would have thought this would be turn 4, it's not. That's turn 4 here. How far's Bottas behind? 1.1 seconds. So I don't think again he's going to have DRS just yet. But next lap he is going to have DRS, I do believe. And then we're going to have to do some really, really staunch defending from the Finn. As we go to Charles Leclerc. He's got big time Devon Butler behind him. Now Devon Butler might be able to give him a piece of his own medicine back here. You think he's going to, but he's going to go for the outside move. That will put him on the inside for turn 8. This move always works. Well, I say it always works, doesn't always work. It does now. Big time Devon Butler past Charles Leclerc into P5. Good on you, Devon. There's only one problem. Here comes Leclerc back for some more. And Charles Leclerc will take P5 back. Will he? Oh, side by side through the chicane. You don't like seeing that, but he does. There you go. Keep him right there. Now, come on, Roman. Keep P9 and keep it now. If you don't, I'm going to smack you. Oh, you love seeing this, folks. Staunch defending from the Frenchman. Yes, good man. That should keep Perez at bay. That should keep Perez at bay very, very nicely. Thank you very much. As we come start lap 13, Bottas is now within the second that he needs to be eligible to be in DRS range. That's that's not what we wanted to see, folks. I will dear me, I will gladly admit that. Wanted to keep Bottas behind us, but yeah, that's not going to happen. So here we go. Let's see if Bottas makes a move down the back straight here. He's going to have a quick look. See, where we go. We're going to go really defensive. Look how defensive we've gone. We're trying to break the toe and everything. Bottas going to the outside. We've almost forced Bottas off the track, folks. You love to see that kind of staunch defending. And we're going to just remain in P2 for now. As we go to big time Devon Butler. Leclerc's gone. So let's see if Lewis Hamilton can match him. But big time Devon Butler going to the inside. Oh, he's give up the end. The part of the track you want to see. Big lock up from Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, shit. That's what I would say to that one there. See if this is going to continue round to turn 10. I think it is. Here comes big time Devon Butler for the outside through turn 10. Oh, Ricciardo's having a look as well. The Ferraris are working in unison against the Mercedes. Didn't see that move coming from Daddy Rick, the honey badger. He's going to be held back for the moment. P7 will remain Lewis Hamilton as we come across the line to start the final lap of the race and final lap of season number 2. Oh, it's been a tough season, folks. We've won the World Championship. We should have actually stayed with Force India, win the Constructors' Championship. But thanks to Sergio, he put paid to that eventually, didn't he? You love seeing this kind of domination. Hopefully this Renault, when we get it sorted for season 3, it's going to come out and be an absolute machine yet again. It certainly deserves to be the machine that it actually is. As we head down the back straight, Bottas is nowhere to even close, folks. He thinks he might get close, but he's not going to get close along that straight as Lewis Hamilton, he's lost ground to Devon Butler, so he's under attack here from the honey badger Daniel Ricciardo. Let's see if Ricciardo pulls anything off here. Yes, he does. Down the outside. Love your work, Daniel. Moving to P8. Speaking of love your work, what's Bottas doing? Bottas is coming. He wants P2 badly, doesn't he? He's not getting it. We're going to force him to the outside if we have to. I think we got him way too deep, but that'll satisfy our need, no problem. We set the fastest. Whoa, do you see how close we got to the 8? The thing there, that could have been disastrous, but 3 for 3 in the last 3 races. Lukas Weber wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, folks. We'll see him in a big team next season. You can bet your money on that one. But coming out the last corner, we're going to come out P2. And you know we like that sort of stuff. Get in there, my son. What a defence from Bottas.
Nice work. You did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
Thank you very much, guys. Love your work, sons. Love your work.
Another race and another win for McLaren. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Well, it's got to be Kevin Magnussen. He displayed exceptional skill out on the track today and wasn't afraid to fight his way through the pack.
With that result, the title is secure, and it's Racing Points who've claimed the honours. Their days of struggling in the midfield now seem a distant memory. They're a giant in this sport now, and truly a force to be reckoned with. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Yes, Crofty, we'll see you for the next one, and we'll see you for the one right after that as well. Lukas Weber wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Lukas Weber wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix by a mile, folks, from ourselves. He's going to be in a big team next year. Bottas third. Sebastian Vettel comes home P4. You love to see that from Sebastian. Charles Leclerc 5th, then Devon Butler, Daniel Ricciardo, Lewis Hamilton, Roman finished 9th. Good on Roman. And Sergio Perez finished 10th. That's your points finishes. Love to see it. Love to see it. Wow, look at how close it was between Perez and Norris. No retirements as well. So that's unusual for us. Very unusual. Oh well, for the final time this season, let's go see you know who. Here come the stupid questions!
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Of course I am.
You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything
Stop you?
stop you?
Is that how those Scottish people sound? Stop you? With this team behind me,
You and Lucas weren't far apart by the finish.
of course I enjoy racing with Lucas. Who knows, maybe next year he's my teammate in Renault.
You and Lucas seem to enjoy yourselves up on the
Yeah,
podium today.
I must say I enjoy sharing the podium with Lucas. Lucas very much.
Do you think that your close rivalry has helped you?
Well, to be fair, we've only had one rivalry, Emma. You're not Emma, you're Claire.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Goodbye. Don't want to see you again. Yeah, that's how we end the season, folks. That's how we end the season in style. Ah, yes. We can look forward to the off-season now and see who moves around next season. Plus, we get to spend some valuable resource points before we leave. And a lot of resource points there are as well. Haha, right then. We'll get all them spent. There's the practice program's complete. Emma? You're my agent. Surely you've got something you want to say?
Nice job this season. You've been performing well, and that's putting us in a strong negotiating position contract-wise. Plus, my 10%'s getting more valuable. So enjoy your break, and keep up the good work next year.
I don't want to know about your 10%, thank
Great
you.
work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium.
The only 10% you get. I don't even want to go there. Did we finish the season early? Someone put the electricity back in, thank you. I gotta negotiate a new contract because, you know, I'm wicked like that. I want everything. It's that simple. I want everything. We'll give you everything. Yes, please.
Our
Thank you
proposal
very
has been
much.
accepted. The new contract will take effect from the next
Oh, fantabby doozy loozy. So, what? Qualify 9th, finish 11th. It's easy. First thing we're going to do, click, bang, buy. That'll be a complete upgrade of the chassis. Nothing more you can say to that. That is an absolute upgrade and a half. So that's good. We got the full chassis now. I'm tempted to buy, but they may reset themselves. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to develop some of this. Get all this here and see if we can go places with that. So there we go. We've got 333 left next season to start with. I think that's going to be a pretty good start base, that is. And hopefully our car shouldn't fail as much as we know it probably might. But the plan will be simple. We'll buy the first upgrade in Australia. We'll get the engine upgrade in for Bahrain. And then we will go to the other two aero updates. Couldn't be simpler. But guys, that's the end of this season. We'll have a look at these press clippings here. I guarantee it, he's off to a big team next year. This is the same thing we saw with Devon Butler. But guys, 10 likes on the video. Let's aim for that. And you can subscribe for more daily F1 2019, NASCAR Heat 4, Snooker 19, WRC 7, as well as other career modes that are available throughout the week. And if you hit the notification bell, every hit of the notification bell is a punch I give to Devon Butler in the face. But you can also hit that to find out when I go live and when we get a new video online. It's that simple. All you gotta do is go ding and it goes up. So guys, until we meet again in season 3 for F1 2019, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this season. We will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Thank you for watching. It is ta-ta for now.